In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to work your eversion of the ankle isometrically. So we're just going to cover what that means before we get into the actual exercise. So eversion of the ankle means to point the ankle away from the body. So every time I'm doing this, I'm doing a repetition of eversion. Now isometrically means a contraction without movement. So how we do this without movement. So what we're going to do is, if you're using something like a wall for this, it can be really uncomfortable, especially if you're doing it barefoot. So I've got a towel here, which is just basically going to be what I'm going to be pushing into as I try and do my isometric contraction. So I'm sitting down, I've got my feet hip width apart, I bring my ankle on my foot as close into the wall as possible, and I'm bringing myself into this towel so it's not uncomfortable when I'm doing the exercise. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to come into eversion, so I'm going to point my ankle out, and as I do this, I've got my hands on my knees to make sure that my knee doesn't come out and cheat during the exercise. Now there's not going to be any movement because my ankle's just going to go straight into the towel, which is where the isometric part comes in, because I'm pushing now as hard as I can into eversion. I'm feeling a contraction on the lateral, the outside of the ankle, and up the lateral side, the outside of the shin. But at this point, I'm not moving at all because again, I'm moving into the towel. So some people like to do this for repetitions, so where they might do 5 seconds, hard as possible, pointing out, and then once the 5 seconds are done, they'll then relax. Whereas other people like to just do one straight set of, let's say, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, where they just keep coming out. Now you can decide to either do this on one side if you've got an injury that you're looking to rehab, or you might want to do this on two if you're looking more to strengthen up your eversion on both sides. This is how to do an isometric version of eversion of the ankle while seated and into a towel.